Hello, everyone. It's so good to see you again. I'm Andrew, the creator and founder of Talkle. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through something I know a lot of people are curious about. Okay, so how does Talkle actually work? And I'm not just going to explain it in a vague way. I'm going to help you understand the entire weekly routine, from AI practice to real live conversations to feedback and back to review, so that by the end of this video, you'll be able to clearly picture what your week looks like inside Talkle. Because honestly, the hardest part about improving your English speaking isn't usually motivation. It's this feeling of, I want to get better, but I don't even know how to practice properly. Like, what am I supposed to do every day? So today, instead of teaching study methods, I'm going to show you the real structure, the exact way Toggle runs over 7 days.
Before anything else, let me summarize Talkle in one simple sentence. AI practice with structured worksheets, live conversation, feedback, review with AI again. That's Talkle. So this is not just another online English class. It's a system designed to help you build a real speaking routine, just 10 to 20 minutes a day, but in a way that actually makes your English come out naturally. Because here's the truth. You don't need to study more. You need a structure that makes you speak more, and Talkly is built exactly for that. Now let's zoom out and look at the full weekly cycle. Talkle works on a 7 day routine, and each day has a clear role. Day 1, vocabulary. Day 2, dialogue. Day 3, live prep, conversation starter question set. Number 1, Day 4, live conversation. Star 1. Day 5, grammar patterns. Day 6, speech drill. Day 7, live conversation. Star 2. And if I summarize this flow again, it's simply prepare with AI, talk in real life, get feedback, strengthen again with AI. That's the Talkle loop. That's the core system. Here's the biggest point I want you to understand. Talkle is designed to make you speak, not just learn. A lot of English programs feel like this. You watch lessons, you read explanations, you memorize expressions, you finish worksheets, but then when it's time to actually speak, nothing comes out, and we all know that feeling. So Talkle is not study first, speak later. Talkle is prepare to speak, speak for real, improve through feedback. Repeat. This is a real speaking system, not just content. Not memorizing, but making the words stick in your mouth. Day 1 is vocab day, but the goal of day 1 is not memorization. The goal is simple. Make the words feel natural in your mouth. Your worksheet gives you key vocabulary related to the weekly topic, grouped by category with clear meanings and examples. But the most important rule is this: don't just look at the words, say them out loud. And this is how you practice with the AI coach. Ask about the nuance of a word and compare it with similar words. Say, give me 3 natural example sentences using this word. Describe a situation in your own words and ask, can you turn this into a natural English sentence? Try making your own sentence and ask, does this sound natural? Can you make it better? And here's the key thing I always say: memorizing 20 words in one day doesn't really help you long term. But owning just 2 or 3 words so you can actually use them naturally, that stays forever. So for day 1, your mindset should be, today I only need to make 2 or 3 words truly mine. Not reading, but building automatic sentences. Day 2 is dialogue day. And the goal here is not reading dialogues. The goal is make sentences come out automatically. Each worksheet includes dialogues designed to help you practice different tones, more polite, more casual, more emotional, depending on the situation. And the best way to practice is super simple. You tell the AI coach, I'll be person A, you be person B, let's role play. Then after the role play, you ask, only tell me what sounded unnatural. Then you repeat again. Same version, same lines. And here's my strongest recommendation: repeat the dialogue at least 10 times. If possible, 20 times, even 50 times, because the dialogue is short and repetition is where your mouth starts remembering. The final goal is to speak the dialogue naturally without looking at the script. If you reach that level, live conversation sessions become so much easier. Preparing your questions and answers before real conversation. Day 3 is the live prep day. This is where you practice conversation starter questions. Set number 1. These questions are not random study questions. They are real conversation starters you can actually use in your live sessions. Day 3 has 3 steps. Choose 1 or 2 questions you like. Write your answer in English. Show it to the AI coach and ask, can you make this more natural? Then you practice the refined version out loud a few times. If you do this properly, when you enter live, you don't feel stuck. You don't think, what should I talk about today? You walk in with your own prepared story cards. This is not study time. This is real conversation time. Now we reach day 4, live conversation number 1. Live conversation sessions happen twice a week, and each session is 20 minutes. You'll have either a 1.1 conversation or a small group of 3 people. And because the group is small and the time is focused, you actually get to speak a lot. Now, here's what I want you to remember. This is not study time. This is conversation experience time. So don't go into live conversation thinking, I need to use all 20 expressions I learned this week. No. Instead, your goal should be, if I use even one expression properly today, it's a win. Because real conversation is not about perfect sentences. It's about making eye contact, reacting naturally, laughing, making mistakes, realizing communication still works. Even when your English isn't perfect, that experience changes everything. And here's one huge advantage of Talkle live sessions. Everything is recorded. After most conversations, we forget what we said. We just remember the feeling. I think I sounded weird, but I don't know what exactly was wrong. But in Talkle, your conversation is recorded, and based on that recording, you receive a detailed feedback report. This is one of the strongest tools for growth. Not grammar study, but speaking with patterns. Day 5 is grammar pattern day. But again, this is not traditional grammar study. This is training patterns that you can actually speak. The worksheet gives you useful patterns like I used to, I would, I'm thinking of ing. Each pattern has a short explanation and examples. Here's how you practice. Ask the AI coach to read the examples and repeat them out loud. Ask, help me make 3 sentences using this pattern for my life. Say your sentences out loud, then ask, can you make this more natural? Knowing grammar in your head is completely different from using it automatically in your mouth. Day 5 helps close that gap. Building the power to speak for 1 full minute. Day 6 is the speech drill day. Because in real conversation, we don't just need single sentences, we need the ability to speak longer, to explain, describe, share a story, express a thought. So the goal of day 6 is simple. Speak for at least 1 full minute on this week's topic without stopping. Here's the routine. Choose one speech prompt or decide your own. Do a 1 minute speech with zero preparation, get feedback from the AI coach, choose a few expressions you want to add, improve your speech, practice again. If you repeat this 2 or 3 times, your speech becomes completely different. I call this a language island. When you can speak for 1 full minute about one topic, that topic becomes an island inside your English. And as you build more islands, they connect into a language continent. That's how real speaking confidence is built. The final puzzle piece that completes your week. Day 7 is live conversation number 2. This second live conversation session is not just another conversation, it's the final piece that completes your weekly cycle. Because by now, you already did vocabulary, practiced dialogue, prepared conversation starters, had your first live conversation session, trained grammar patterns, built a 1 minute speech. So when you enter live conversation number 2, you enter with a stronger voice. You feel more prepared. You speak longer. You sound more natural. And this is where many learners finally feel, oh, I'm actually speaking, not studying, speaking. You might be thinking, this system sounds amazing, but can I really stay consistent? And I want to be honest with you. The most important thing is not which program you choose. The most important thing is, can you build a routine that fits your life? So I always recommend 3 things. Don't start with big ambition. Start small. Even 5 minutes a day is enough. Attach practice to something you already do. Talk to AI during your commute. Practice dialogue before bed. Do a 1 minute speech while walking. Expect to adjust your routine many times. Your first routine might not fit. That's normal. Consistency is a process of refining. Talkle is designed to support that process because everyone's life and English journey is different. One last thing I personally care about a lot, the strategy session. Because English speaking is different for everyone. Your level is different. Your schedule is different. Your goals are different. So when you start Talkle, we offer a free strategy session. In this session, we look at your previous learning experiences, your real daily routine, your goals and struggles. And together, we create a realistic plan for how you can use Talkle effectively without burning out. And if you ever feel stuck later, you can always check and adjust again.
Let me wrap this up with the heart of Talkle. You improve by speaking, and Talkle is designed to make you speak. You practice with the AI coach every day, just a little. You prepare with structured worksheets. You speak in real live sessions twice a week. Your conversations are recorded. You get detailed feedback. And you go back to AI to review and improve. Through this cycle, you don't just learn English, you slowly become someone who can actually use English naturally. If you've tried many things for speaking before, but you still feel like your English doesn't change, maybe it's time to try a system that increases your real speaking time and gives you real feedback based on your real conversation. I truly hope Talkle can be a strong partner in your journey. If you want to learn more about Talkle, you can check the link below. Thank you so much for watching today, and I'll see you in the next video.